Today I am reviewing this dual camera wire-free 3K pan and tilt security camera. This is by Eufy. This is the SoloCam S340. This is a new model, I believe, from Eufy. Go ahead, open up the box, and inside we've got our solar panel with a USB-C adapter or pigtail, we're going to call it. Looks like there's a 1/4 mount thread here as well. Underneath, we've got a wall mount. This is kind of a traditional mount for Eufy cameras. You use 2 screws to secure this against a wall, and then you can tighten this up and aim your camera wherever you'd like. This may also be something you could use to mount the solar panel separately from the camera itself. We have some mounting screws and anchors if you need it. There's also 2 smaller screws. We'll see what those are for in the instructions. We have a USB-A to USB-C charge cable. We also have a much longer USB-C extender cable. This would be if you want to have the solar panel good distance away from the camera, if you want to separate them to give better positioning for either of these items. Finally, there is a little bag here, which is going to have our instructions. Got a positioning sticker. This is what you could consider like a template for the mounting of the camera. There's a quick start guide here. We'll read through that, take some pictures. And then we have the camera. I'm going to remove this. It's got a pretty good amount of weight to it. Going by how everything is, the mounting position would be camera down, base up. You can see right here where the mount is going to connect. And you do have, so it's going to be able to mount nice and secure like this. To remove the camera, you squeeze on the side and pull. We've got a sync button as well as a USB-C port underneath, which is where you would plug in your power. On the front here, looks like this is going to be a speaker. This does have audio, and that's more than likely a recording light. We'll take a look to verify. And we can see the camera here. There are 2 dual cameras. We can remove this shipping plastic that's kind of protecting things. Down here is probably going to be an IR blaster for the night vision. And this is an LED, most likely a white light, which is for the color night vision. It throws a little bit of light out there so you can pick up the colors in the evening hours. I do have existing Eufy cameras, and this only took a few seconds to connect to my existing app and account. If you're new to the Eufy ecosystem, you will need to install the app and create an account, which only takes a few minutes. It's recommended to fully charge before installation, which at the 9-watt rate on this camera goes fairly fast. Installation was simple, and the mount was easy to use. I mounted mine on a porch ceiling, and it is just as easy to mount on a vertical surface using just 2 screws. The USB-C cable gives you plenty of flexibility to optionally mount the included solar panel. I am pleased with the video quality of this camera. The dual view takes some getting used to, but it is very useful, especially when using to watch the porch for deliveries. The main gotcha with the setup is to make sure you set a good default position, as it will return to that position after a manual viewing where you're adjusting the pan and tilt feature. This is a strong addition to the Eufy camera ecosystem, and I'm glad I purchased it. This is a wireless camera and as such does not record 24/7. It is only event-driven or manually started through the app. As a side note, if you decide to get the Homebase 3 for the Eufy system, it takes just a few clicks in the app to connect this camera to the base station. If you're looking for a flexible and feature-rich, event-driven security cam, I have no qualms recommending this one. I am rating this wireless security camera 5 out of 5 stars.